Dating has always been challenging, and with the advancement of technology, along with men having more options, it can be outright exhausting for women. As a personal development and relationship coach, I've heard my fair share of complaints from men, but especially from women. It's difficult to navigate these turbulent waters alone, and that's why I'm here to help. When it comes to being desired as a woman, there are some key things that you need to be aware of. And in this video, I'll be sharing 3 ways to get a man to chase you. The first way to get a man to chase you is by not being too available. Balance is the key. What I mean by not being too available is that you can't be there for him 100% of the time he calls. In my experience, if all your time is devoted to him, he could easily take advantage of it. You must know men are hunters and we love to be challenged. If he's really into you, he'll be more than willing to pursue you, especially if he knows that you have a life of your own. I can't stress this enough, that you can't come running to him at the drop of a dime. You never want a guy to be with you because it's convenient. That shows him that you do anything and everything to always be in his presence. When a guy knows he can see you anytime that's convenient for him, it decreases any sense of urgency to hang out with you. Nothing meaningful comes of the relationship, and in the end, you feel used and unworthy of real love. Texting falls into the same category. It's not healthy to always be by your phone and respond the minute he texts, because he'll think that you have nothing else better to do. As I've said before, playing hard to get is not cruel, especially if you want the man to put in a little work. The second way to get a man to chase you in a respectful way is by having a life of your own. Allow him to see that having a relationship will not make or break you. In a man's mind, there's always something intriguing about a woman who has established herself and who's not in need of being in a relationship. You obviously have room in your life for love, but you're certainly not lacking anything without it. This keeps the man on his toes, and he does not have room to become lax in his approach. You've got a great career, a loyal and healthy group of friends, an amazing supportive family, plenty of passions and hobbies, and you feel like a whole woman. Adding a mature man to the equation who knows what he wants is just a bonus. It's clear that a guy needs to be pretty special for you to make time and space for him, so he'll have to work for it. Working in order to be a woman he's into shouldn't be a hard thing. Interesting enough, knowing this should only make him chase you more. The third way to get a man to chase you is to build intrigue, meaning to always leave him wanting to know more. You must be mysterious in a way to keep him on his toes. This is not to say that you should be dishonest, but it's best to not allow him to know everything about you in the first couple of dates. Your entire life story should be reserved after you've established that he's worthy of hearing it. Your heart must be protected at all costs. The key is to get him in the habit of asking questions that will allow the two of you to progress at a healthy pace. You'll definitely know that he's becoming a bit too clingy if he's constantly begging you to hang out on a moment's notice. It's like leaving breadcrumbs for him to follow your needs and desires, and the key is if he's attracted to the bait. Again, this is not a silly, immature game. It's just a means of getting him head over heels for you, because if he knows everything about you, he more than likely will assume that you don't have much more to offer. So let me know your thoughts on these 3 ways to make a man chase you. And again, I'm not referring to playing hard to get. The goal is to establish a precedent in the man's eyes, allowing him to realize that if he's interested in you, he's going to have to put in the work. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. And as always, your free 1-hour coaching session is available. Contact me now at lifecoachjscott@gmail.com. Thanks for your support. Be safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.